here he is, the owner of 4 famous burger locations throughout Brazil, but more saliently for this audience, the King of Rio, the former 2-time UFC featherweight champion, the one, the only, José Aldo Jr.
The only thing better than that hamburger is José Aldo's fighting ability. He can strike with anybody. The leg kicks, José Aldo has a combination that he's done from the start of his career. Left body shot, right leg kick, and nobody ever checks it. From the knockout of Jeremy Stevens on that beautiful liver shot to finish in Moicano, José Aldo has a resume that is unmatched by many, which is why people consider him the greatest fighter 145's ever seen.
Yeah, a lot of people buried José Aldo after the back-to-back losses against Max Holloway in 2017. He came back in a big way and has reestablished himself as a bona fide featherweight contender. All right, so another big spot for this high-level wrestler here tonight, and the opposition knows what's coming, but more often than not in the UFC, they've been unable to stop.
It's because since a little boy, he spent his life on the wrestling mat. And even though you start to prepare for it late, you cannot match his ability to train, his ability to focus. The idea that once he gets a hold of you, it only ends with him in top position. It does not matter if he has to get a high crotch. It does not matter if he needs to get a single leg or a double leg. The purpose is to get you to the floor, and he has been trained his entire life to do just that.
Yeah, you put it well. He's got a lot of throws and takedowns and trips in his arsenal, and he'll try to put them to good use in this matchup here tonight. Triple C, Henry Cejudo steps inside the octagon. He's ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, José Aldo Jr. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world and the former UFC featherweight champion, Henry Triple C Cejudo.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so we get another look at Henry Cejudo here tonight. All of his knockout wins have come in round 1, so the pop is there, and more often than not, it's been there early in fights. We'll see if the technical Cejudo can get off to a good start tonight. That uppercut is good.
Oh, big elbow. Nice shot to the body.
So there it is, as he expected, the takedown defense would be there. The kickboxer able to thwart that first offering by the wrestler in round 1.
Fights come down to moments, J.A., and that's a big moment for the kickboxer, just understanding that he can stop a takedown from a wrestler of this caliber.
With the overhand. He's very close to the finish here. Gets back to his feet.
He should be defending right now.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Excellent ground and pound strikes here by the ever-improved Henry Cejudo.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Right.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Big power shot there. Well, back to the well with the hook shot, and it lands again. Nicely done there by Aldo. Misses with the right hand. That uppercut will work.
Lands another punch to the head.
Low kick is there. Oh, beautiful jab there by Aldo. Just over 2 minutes, round one. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Oh, nice.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he doesn't chase down that thing.
And back to his feet. Right now they separate.
He's going guillotine. Getting close to the finish. Great defense by this fighter.
Oh, beautiful transition right into side control. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Cejudo. He continues to evolve as a striker. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Cejudo's in half guard. Lands with the ground and pound.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Good transition. Come on, create that space. You gotta get out of there.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Cejudo's right back to the full mount. Round two next. Well, you don't see that every day. What a round it was. Knockdowns on both sides, DC. Very entertaining fight thus far.
And big knockdowns. Knockdowns that looked like they were going to finish the fight. Everybody else in the back, it's fine. Don't worry about it. The $50,000 check has already been cashed by these two fighters. You've had your fight of the night.
All right, just about ready to go here. Round two, Henry Cejudo and José Aldo. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecard will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody is going to sleep.
Cejudo's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Solid leg kicks Well, you can just see he is oozing with confidence and not overconfident.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Single collar tie now. Oh, how about the judo toss there? It's not as easy as it looks, I can assure you. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh, huge kick to the leg.
Big right hand.
Open them up more.
Clean punch right there.
Right back on those leg kicks.
Well, he is clearly faded in this one. I'm not talking about the high and tight skin fade on my man Daniel Cormier. He got stunned earlier in the round, and mentally I feel like he checked out a little bit.
He hasn't been able to build back and fight the way that we're used to seeing him fight. He needs to take a breath, take a moment, and get back to work.
And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. Got a single collar tie. Taken down by Aldo. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with it.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
Posture up. Make sure he stays high.
Now he's got a good body position. Yup.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Well, he's worked going for a submission now, or so it appears.
He's looking to finish, John.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. The hard ground and pound is paying dividends. He has opened up a cut.
Counter that hook.
He's got to start throwing down.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Get that good wrist control down.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Aldo's right back to the full mount here. Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut. Referee will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up in a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Cejudo's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Aldo. All right, round three coming up next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Nice jab there by Aldo. Just misses with the straight right.
Sets up that leg kick beautifully. The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land. Oh, beautiful level change.
All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture for a ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet.
Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Cejudo. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Cejudo's back in full mount.
Nice shots landing from the top position. This man is landing full ground and pound. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the field.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange. And look at him post on the opposite side to give himself the right distance to land these beautiful knees.
And that underhook helping him control that side of his opponent. Nicely done. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a...
He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Cejudo's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Aldo. Well, he has got to be thrilled with this effort here tonight. There was a lot of pressure on him coming in. He has pulled out a lot of damage, landed a lot of strikes, near flawless execution.
Sometimes the hardest thing to do is what's expected. When you're expected to win, sometimes it's hard to live up to that expectation. He lived up to that expectation, and he exceeded it with such a great performance.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. He passed the half guard.
Aldo's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, side control now. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Aldo's got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Oh, hammer fist here by Cejudo.
He passes to half guard.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Oh, he just continues to attack that cut around the eye. Gotta think his vision's compromised now.
As he should, right? He sees the blood pouring into his opponent's eyes. His opponent now is squinting, trying to maintain his line of sight. He has got to continue to go at that cut right now.
Big shots landed by him now. Aldo's now dealing with a cheap cut. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Get a drink, relax, and listen. You are doing great. Do not get sloppy with your takedowns. Keep your...
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by the ever-improved Henry Cejudo.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 rounds. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. In the half guard. Getting the mount here.
Hard scramble, hard scramble. Tem que ver a postura, vai.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, scramble, get up.
He's got to be careful here.
Essa postura aí pra machucar ele.
Aldo's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but there's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Both guys appear to land there. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following a game plan.
Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4.
Relaxa, respira pra cá.
There's the kick. Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
He's got him hurt here. Takedown defense holds up. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight.
He's hurt bad, John. He's out of pressure. He's got to chase that finish down there.
Aldo gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet.
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition.
Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut. And it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes on. There it is, now he's going to mount.
10 seconds remaining here in round 4. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the store.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, he took it, he landed that kick, and almost got the fight finished. Let's see if he can go and do that again.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
5th and final round forthcoming.
Nice push to the head. He's just being more aggressive, and because
How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar. Oh, he did a great job.
Nice judo toss for him.
Great time on that takedown.
Aldo gets up. He is back on the feet here. Immediately gets the underhook. Oh, he does it again. Takes this fight right back to the ground one more time. This is exactly what he told us on Thursday. The game plan he's executing to perfection.
And he's doing it exactly as he said he hoped it would go. He's getting to the legs, getting fantastic angles, and just wrestling beautifully. The takedowns are amazing, but it's the ground strike that he's landing once he's getting there that is truly a sight to behold. It got defended, but it will give Henry the idea that takedown may be coming.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Aldo's taking aim at that cut right now, and they might even have to call in a ringside physician. Smart decision by the fighter to continue to attack that compromised area. Well, at this point, I would use the... Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. The official decision is now in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 48 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Henry Triple C Cejudo!
Well, that might be the best highlight of Henry Cejudo's career. An emphatic knockout lights up this arena here tonight.
Henry Cejudo is as smart a fighter as you will find on the UFC roster, and recognize